At the beginning of every week, I pull two tarot cards to help me guide myself throughout the week and also to help you guide yourself through the week. And the theme card that I pulled for this week was the Nine of Swords reversed. And what that speaks to is it speaks to not letting the mind get away with itself. So often, that internal storyteller can be so strong that it takes over and guides us to pretty dark places. So the theme of the week is to not let it do that. I also simply think energetically this week will be a lighter week. The second card that I pulled, which is how to navigate this, which obviously also supplement the don't go into those dark places. So the card that I pulled was the Judgment card. And after having a conversation with a friend yesterday, I've decided for this week that how to navigate this energy is to allow yourself to be guided by a higher calling, which is what the Judgment card in this moment I think is all about. To be guided by your higher purpose, to be guided what feels meaningful and what also seems fulfilling. Because I think if we hone and attune our mind into something that creates meaning, that feels fulfilling, then our mind won't allow itself to be dragged into those darker places. I also pulled a card from the Inner Compass deck that I like using, and the card that I pulled is Just Be. On the face of it, that can seem a tiny bit boring and tedious, like just be, what does that even mean? But I think in so many ways, we so often, again, allow ourselves to either be dragged into behavior that is rushing, that is intense, that doesn't lead to feelings of ease and peace within ourselves and with other people. And so I think that just be energy is about presence, right? It's about our attention, it's about where we place our attention. And I think if we allow ourselves to just be in the moment without allowing ourselves to be distracted, I think there's lots of acceptance and loving attention in that place. I hope that this guidance support you for your week. I certainly feel like it has done that for me. If you ever want to book in a more in-depth private reading with me, you can book that in by heading in to the link in my bio.